Hello, welcome to the Ian Renninger YouTube channel, photography based. In today's episode we will be talking about film cameras and how to change film in them. So I'll kind of explain a little bit about what's on the camera, how to access the inside, when you should and shouldn't open it, and how to change it. So hop on in. So now we're going to dive into the camera a little bit. This is a Pentax K1000 with a very dirty front lens, but that's fine. So here we have the hot shoe mount, your shutter speed, which you can twist it like this, which is more so common on film cameras. Inside of here you have where you mark your ISO. So I shoot on ISO 400 film, so I gotta make sure that this is set to 400. So I can get that in focus. This is how many shots you have in your film roll, and I'll explain that more in a second. So I've used 24, 25 it looks like. This film in here is pretty much done. And then here is where you use to spin up your film. This is where you set your aperture, and then this is your focusing. So this is where the film is kept, and then you use this to release the film, and then you'll use this to roll it up. So to do so, I'll explain a little bit more actually. So the film canister is stored here, and then you pull the film out, you pull the film and it comes all the way over here, and then it gets rolled up on the right side, and then once it's all done, that's when you release it here and spin it up over here. So I'm going to do so real quick. I'm going to push this button down. I'm going to undo this. This pops up like so. And then I'm just going to start spinning in the direction of the arrow. Alright. And you can tell it's done whenever it gets a lot smoother and easier to spin. So once that's done, all you gotta do, put that back, pull this up, and you're gonna pop this, which opens up this, and now you are greeted with this. So this is the film. I forgot I was shooting on this one. So this is up. You can pull this out now. Like so. This is, I think, film that was given to me, Walmart film. I don't know how it's going to look, but I was curious, so I put it in. Once film is done, once it's all shot, you roll it up, the film is stuck inside the canister, so no light can get to it. And that's how you can kind of tell when a film roll is done, like this one. So a film roll like this one has not been shot on yet. I'm going to put this one in next. So you put the film in here, you have your male end, and then your female end. You put it in here, drag the film across, there's a little slit right in here. You stick the film in, you crank it, and then you keep on doing it. Once I get to that part, then I'll continue with the rest. Female end goes down, or sorry, male end goes down. You put it in like so, and then you pull the film across like so. You don't want to go too far because there is film farther along in here. Everything that's being pulled out now is not real film that we are worried about ruining. Because once film hits light, that's when you have problems. So you stick it in the slot here, push it in, you take the lever here, crank it, and that kind of gets it going. Let go, release the shutter, crank it one more time, let go, release the shutter, and that's usually when your film is in a good spot. you want to make sure it gets around like at least once, maybe twice, depending on your film and how comfortable you are with it. I'll lock this in place like so, so this isn't going to move now. And then you can close this up. I'm going to do one more pull just to make sure that is nice and snug in there. So now I'm going to close this, lock it. That's closed tight. We are good. Now here, this says 0. It's actually like -1, but we're going to crank this until that orange tick goes on to 0. So I'll do it one more time. There you go. So that was the last shot I can do without wasting film. Now the next time I pull this, it's going to go to 1, and that's when I know that I'm shooting on a roll of film. Alright, and there you go. That about does it for this video. I hope you learned how to put film into a camera and take it out, and kind of know the differences between already taken out film and putting in new ones. So let me know whatever you learned in today's video down in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.